League of Legends and Dota 2 are the two biggest MOBAs in the world, but they play very differently. If you've ever wondered which one is better or why players swear by one over the other, this is the breakdown you need. Both games can trace their roots back to a custom Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos mod, called Defense of the Ancients. But over time, they evolved into completely different experiences. At a glance, both maps look similar with 3 lanes: mid, bot, and top, intersected by a river and jungle territory, with 2 opposing factions on either side. But when you look closer, you'll notice their layout. Terrain, mechanics, and objective placement have a huge impact on how each is played. League's map is smaller and structured, with fixed roles and predictable lane setups. On the other hand, Dota's map is larger, asymmetrical, and heroes frequently flex between different positions depending on their strategy and item builds, allowing teams to experiment with unique drafts and playstyles. The jungle is one of the biggest differences. In League, jungling is a dedicated role with set routes, objectives, and clear responsibilities. In Dota, there's no fixed jungler. Anyone can farm camps, and you can stack creeps to flash farm more gold, pull them to control lane equilibrium, or block them to deny the enemy gold and disrupt their wave control. This tactic gives Dota 2 an extra layer of complexity, which simply doesn't exist in League. Instead, League focuses more on wave management like freezing and crashing, so it's easier to read but still skill-intensive. Mechanically, League feels faster and more responsive. With no turn rate and near-instant ability execution, inputs are immediate. This puts a stronger emphasis on micro-spacing, kiting, landing skill shots, and chaining abilities. In contrast, Dota 2 centers on cause and effect. Heroes have turn rates and noticeable cast points, so it takes more time to reposition or dodge spells. Every move and ability is a deliberate choice, and they can be heavily punished if timed poorly. Even terrain plays a huge role. High ground, trees, pathing, and vision control all influence how fights unfold, with Fog of War and Vision Denial making positioning far more punishing if you make a mistake. Item builds are another major difference. In League, builds are streamlined and tied closely to your role. In Dota, items can completely change how your hero plays. Rather than building for your role, you're building for the situation. You also have a courier system that delivers items to you when you need them. League games are shorter and fast-paced, usually around 30 minutes, with strong snowball mechanics.
And we're pre-16 minutes into this game, and Invictus Gaming are going to finish it!
Dota 2 games are typically longer and last 40 to 45 minutes on average, but they can easily stretch over an hour thanks to comeback mechanics like buybacks and kill streak bounties, keeping matches alive. That said, at the top level, it's not uncommon for GGs to be called at under 30 minutes in faster metas.
You are on completely another level!
So Q is faster.
While both games require significant time and skill to master, League tends to appeal to players who value accessibility and fast, responsive gameplay, making it easier to pick up. Dota 2 tends to attract players who enjoy layered mechanical systems and long-term mastery, as it offers a more rewarding experience over time. The esports scenes are also very different. Unlike League, which uses a closed franchise system, Dota 2 operates as an open circuit with different independent tournaments, all leading up to the International, an event known for its record-breaking prize pools. League runs a global league system with regional competitions leading to Worlds, one of the most watched events in esports. So which is better? At the end of the day, it comes down to what kind of player you are. Let us know which one you prefer to play in the comments.